So I wanted to do a little interactive. I like to develop and work on skills. So I wanted to do first off a little overturn objection. So I need actually I need four volunteers, um, two new guys and two leaders. So I got Darkside, Diego, and Ryan. Cool. And then I need two new guys, two newer people. Man, all you new guys doing all these sales, what's going on? Where you guys at? Let's hear it. Do I need to call on some people? So let me see.
Let's hear up on Antoine. Is he on this? Come on, Antoine. Let's hear it.
I see Antoine, so we'll go with Antoine. Who else? We got Jorge. I think he did really well yesterday. He's on pace to getting promoted or hit the numbers to get promoted. So we'll go with you two. All right, so Antoine and Jorge, and then we have Diego and Ryan. And it's simple. I'm going to give an example of overturning objections and one of the methods and ways that we overturn objections. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's called repeat, relate, resume. Write it down, lock it in, and we're going to practice it. So repeat, relate, resume, right? So when a customer gives you objection, obviously we repeat it so they know that we heard it. We reiterate, all right? We relate it. I like to relate it to other customers. You know, it's called Jones effect. So when people know that others are experiencing the same issue, they tend to feel like, okay, I'm not the only one, you know? And then resume is we just go right back into our pitch and why we're there. We go back for the close. All right. So repeat, relate, resume. So let's get three common objections that we get out there in the field. Fernando, help me out. J-Dub, help me out. Like somebody help me out. Give me an objection that's common.
My wife is the one who takes care of the bills.
Say it again, J-Dub.
My wife is the one who takes care of the bills.
My wife takes care of the bills. Okay. Somebody else was saying something?
The owner isn't in right now. I don't want a 2-year contract.
Yeah, let's come up with objections that are coming from the decision maker, not non-decision makers, because we already know that we don't waste time with non-decision makers. So if the owner is not in, that's easy. My objection is have a nice day. I'll see you later. And I'm on to the next door. You know, so I'm not gonna, you can't really overturn the objection to a non-decision maker. So how about I don't need DirecTV? You guys get that?
Yep.
I don't need DirecTV.
I don't like Spectrum. I don't like AT&T. I won't switch back.
I don't like AT&T. I won't switch back.
Why is my first month high?
Why is my first month high? All right, so we'll go with those three. So I don't need DTV. I don't like AT&T. I won't switch back. And why is my first month high? All right, so repeat, relate, resume. Right? So obviously we'll go with I don't need DirecTV. So the customer says, actually, let me have Diego, you be the customer.
All ears.
Okay, so give me the objection. Never mind. We can't hear you. Andy, can you be the customer?
Let's do it.
Okay. So just give me the objection, and then I'm just going to show the repeat, relate, resume, and then we're gonna practice this.
I don't need DirecTV.
You don't need DirecTV. I get it. a lot of my customers, especially like Mr. Kim right there at the cleaners and Sophia over there at the Mexican food restaurant, they didn't need TV either, but they did it for the savings. So that's exactly why I'm here. I want to make sure that you have the lowest savings possible, the best promotion possible. So I understand you don't need TV. It's okay. You can have the box installed in your business, and you could just do it for the savings. You don't actually have to set a TV up. Okay. So my back office is going to give you a call. They're going to verify everything that I'm going over with you. And then you'll be set up, and we'll get you started with saving on your monthly bills.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead, Andy.
I don't have to use it.
You don't have to use the service.
Okay.
All right. So basically all it is when a customer is giving you an objection, we just have to be quick and come back with a solution for them, right? So we're just eliminating all the negative thoughts, all the negative thoughts that are going on in their mind. So we want to repeat, relate, and then just go back to the close, resume back to closing them, going back to talking about the savings that they're going to receive, and remind them why they're actually doing this, right? Is to save some money for their business. So let's practice this, right? So I want to have Ryan. Ryan, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll do the direct. We'll do I don't need DTV again, and then we'll have you go through it. All right. I'll be the business owner. Okay.
All right.
All right. Man, this sounds good. $60 a month, but DTV, can I just, I mean, I don't really want the TV. I just want the discount on the phone line and the internet.
I completely understand. I mean, a lot of my customers, they say the same thing. My last customer, he didn't really use the TV as well. But by adding on the TV, that's how you actually qualify for our all for less bundle. So the TV is built into the package, which is going to provide you with those savings and get you down from that 120 you're paying all the way down to $60. So as far as the installation, does weekends or during the week work better for you?
Shoot, any day works good.
All right, perfect.
Awesome. Good job, Ryan. That was actually better than my overturning the objection. I'm a little rusty, but I'm going out in the field today, so I'll knock the rust off. But that was a great job. Very smooth. You reiterated the savings. It made sense. And then you just assumed the sale back at the end. You resumed and assumed the sale. Awesome. Is Darkside Diego back?
He's back.
Okay, cool. We'll wait on you. I want to get a new guy. So who do we have? Antoine, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so let's give the same objection. Let's take a shot at that.
All right.
All right, so man, Antoine, this looks good, man. I really want to save money. However, man, I don't need TV here in my business. It's going to be a distraction to my employees. I feel I don't want them watching TV all day. They already get distracted. Can I just receive the savings without the direct TV?
Unfortunately, you cannot. Most of my customers, they don't really use direct. They don't really use the TV anyway. They just get the installation to save on the The package is the overall savings. So the direct TV is part of that package, and yeah, you can just uninstall it once you get it. That's all I got.
Okay, that's all you got. Okay. Um, well, that's pretty good. Only rebuttal I have to that, or constructive criticism, I don't think they can uninstall the service. I just tell them, I mean, they could just take the box and put it in a file cabinet if they want, but the tech is gonna have to come and install it. Um,
All right.
but good. So let's move on to the other new guy, which was, what did we call on last time? Oh, it was Jorge,
George.
right? George. All right, George, you ready? Same objection. So George, man, I just want the savings, man. Of the $60 that you're saving me, I don't really need the direct TV service.
Yeah, man, I hear you out. I hear you out. I mean, like, seem like my other customers, they tell me the same thing that they don't really need a direct TV service. But like I always tell them, in order for you to see your ratings go down and for this promotion to actually occur, the direct TV should be installed. And you really don't need to use it. You could just put like in a file cabinet, but our tech should come over and install it. This is basically just for you to save money.
And then close me.
Well, yeah, like I said, with this promotion, the DTV is included. So yeah, that's basically your money saver.
Okay. Smooth. Good. Good. All right. So it's the same thing with my wife with the objection. I don't like so let's work on the objection. I don't like AT&T. I would not switch back. So Ryan, let me use you as an example or hear what you say with someone who doesn't like AT&T.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so what you ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, man, I had AT&T in the past. I had a bad experience. I didn't like you guys. I won't switch back.
Okay. What happened when you had us in the past? What made you dislike the company?
Man, you guys overcharged me. And then I called in. You guys wouldn't take the charge away. So it pissed me off. So yeah, I canceled and now I'm going with Spectrum.
Man, I completely understand. You said that was about like 10 years ago?
Yeah, it was about 10 years ago.
Yeah, it completely makes sense. I get where you're coming from. I mean, if that happened to me, I would do the same thing. I wouldn't want to stay with the company that did that to me. But now with AT&T, we've completely revamped our company. Just about 4 or 5 years ago, AT&T actually purchased DirecTV, and with that merger, we have a new billing team, new customer service, new pretty much everything. So you're not dealing with the same company that you used to deal with. So now, when you're in promotion, as long as you remain in contract, your promotion is going to stay exactly the same. All you have to do is keep renewing that contract before it's over and make sure you get the same kind of deal. On top of that, I'll be your account manager. So if you like my customer service, you'll be dealing with me versus the actual company itself. So as far as install, what works best for you, weekends or weekdays?
Someone get this guy. Someone get this guy.
Wow. Good work, Ryan. I like that. That's real smooth.
Good
Real
shit, bro.
smooth, Ryan. Sign me up. Sign me up. Okay, so we have time for one more. Ryan, I just want to use you as an example, man, because you're on fire. Um, let's
Oh,
do one.
shit.
Let's do one more. Let's do one more so we can segue into the last part of the meeting here. Um, so hey, like I thought you told me it was $25 a month. Why is my first month $77? I guess that was the objection that stumped him right there. He freaking disengaged.
No. I just got back in the car. My Bluetooth changed on me.
All right. So did you hear the objection?
No, I didn't get it. Go ahead.
Here. Yeah, I'll say it again. Man, I thought you told me my monthly bill was going to be $25. Why am I paying $77 for the first month?
Yeah, so for the first month, basically what it's coming out to is just gonna be at regular cost. We don't charge you any install, but we do charge you the regular cost of that DirecTV package. The way I'm actually gonna be able to offset that for you, we're actually doing $100 bill credit that you'll see in your second month. So it's pretty much going to come out to a wash for you. You're not really going to even see that. So for the automatic bill pay, are you going to be using a debit card or a credit card?
I'm gonna be using my my unemployment debit card.
Perfect.
Sweet, man. Nice and smooth. Sweet. So you repeat it, relate, and then resume right back to the pitch, man, and assume the sell far as the close. So thank you, Ryan, for being that prime example. I'm hopefully the new guys are taking notes and they're hearing this. You know, we have a lot of promotions right now that are making the sales a lot easier. But eventually these promotions are going to be gone and you're going to actually have to use your skills to close the customer. You won't have $100 to give them on the first month and all these other promotions. So hopefully you guys are taking notes with this and learning how to overturn these objections, because um, that will allow you to be able to close whether there's a promotion or not. You know, you'll be able to close any customer. Sweet. Thanks again, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Yeah, just on that last one, you could plug in a TV in there. You could plug in a referral credit. You don't need to use $100 bill credit.
Right. You don't need to. And then, I mean, because prior to this promotion, we've sold thousands and thousands of accounts without $100 bill credit. So I just simply tell the customer, hey, it's just the first month. People don't care about bad news. They just hate surprises. Right? Remember that. They don't care about bad news. They just hate surprises. So, hey, Mr. Customer, it's just the first month. After the first month, your bill will go down to the promotional rates, and then you just resume right back to the pitch, right? So we're going to be losing that $100 bill credit, I believe, very soon here. So it's important that we're able to close it out using that as a crutch. Cool, guys? So that's the sales tips for the day. All right, so what I want to talk about here is adversity. And who are you when adversity hits, right? In this business, it's an everyday it's an everyday challenge, right? That's why they say sales is the second highest grossing profession next to sports and entertainers, right? It's because it takes a special mentality and skill set. We're performance based, so you're paid based on your performance. Every day you got to show up and show out to get the money, right? There's no coasting, there's no taking no days off, there's none of that. And in sales, you're going to find yourself hitting challenges, adversity. In this training program, if you're pushing to become a partner, right, or a team lead, you're going to find challenges and adversity when it comes to that. And adversity introduces a man to who they really are, or woman to who they really are. So when that adversity hits, you really get to see what type of person you are. So I have a little story, about a grandmother who is giving advice to their grandchild, right? So the grandmother sees the grandchild kind of depressed and moping around, sleeping around, staying in the room, not wanting to come out, just social distancing, within the house. So she goes to the grandchild and asks what's wrong. The grandchild has had a tough time. They broke up with their girlfriend or boyfriend, or is challenged in school, whatever adversity you want to plug into that, right? So the grandmother goes and she takes out a coffee. She takes out actually a pot. She puts some water in it. She goes to the refrigerator, grabs an egg, a carrot. She goes to the pantry cabinet and grabs coffee, right? So she takes the pot and she puts water in it and turns the fire on and brings it to a boil, right? So she puts in one of the pots, she puts the egg in there. In the second pot of water, she puts in the carrot. And in the third pot, she puts in the coffee beans, right? all of them, when all of them reach that boiling point, which is the analogy for adversity, they all respond differently, right? So the egg becomes hard boiled. The coffee or the carrot becomes soft and mushy. And the coffee bean actually creates a aroma in the entire room. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. It creates that aroma. So she tells the grandchild, which one are you when you meet adversity, when challenges are here in your life? Are you going to be the egg? Are you going to clam up and be unwilling to change? I see this all the time. When we have guys quitting our company, we have guys who quit and didn't come back after the pandemic, right? Oh, it's too hard to go out there and work. None of the businesses are open, or the sales, it's just not for me. They become closed-minded and unwilling to change who they are to better themselves, right? So do you become hard when you reach adversity? I know my dad, he told me when I first got into sales, he was like, oh, you don't want to get into sales, son. I did sales and I quit in like 2 days. I hated it. I can't work on commission. I need my guaranteed money. He became hard and closed-minded when it came to sales, right? Are you going to become the carrot? Are you going to get soft and not man up or woman up and face your challenges? Are you going to run from them? Or are you going to be the coffee bean? The coffee bean changed the aroma in the room. I know Peter Wang was talking about being the thermostat versus the thermometer. You control the temperature, or are you the one that responds to the temperature changing? Which one are you? So I want you guys to remember that while you guys are out there in the field. Are you the coffee bean? Are you the carrot? Or are you the egg when adversity meets you? Because adversity will meet you. You will be challenged in this business. And again, adversity will introduce you to who you are. Sweet. Andy, that's all I have for today. I wanted to get the guys out here early. Let's freaking break the group me chat today. And yeah, let's go out there and let's freaking perform. Andy, do you want me to go over the high rollers here?
Yeah, can you do that for me? Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. So we have a bunch of vitamin people. When I see people getting one a day, you guys heard of the vitamin one a day? So we got a bunch of vitamin people here. I see a bunch of ones. I always say 1 sale is lucky, 2 sales is skills. So let's get to that second sale. It's cool to get 1 sale in a day, but let's make some money, guys. Let's get to $100,000 a year and selling AT&T. And if I'm at the lowest tier pay, the 175 per select, and I do 2 sales a day, and I average that's $91,000 a year in pay. Slinging AT&T and DirecTV. Do you know the average income, the average median income in the United States is $50,000 a year? So you guys can sell AT&T and make $91,000 at our lowest pay, right? And that's at 2 sales a day. So just keep that in mind. Next up, we got a couple of people went up there and doubled up their money. It looks like Samar and Jeremy. So decent job yesterday. I want to give a shout out to Chris. I remember doing training with Chris, running the orientation. One thing that I could say about Chris is he's just stayed resilient. He's just slow and steady, and actually it's starting to pay off. He did training maybe a month ago. So I think this is his best week since he started within our company, but just shows you that persistence, staying to it, will pay off. He did really well yesterday. Then we have Steven. Steven walks it like he talks it, right? So he talks a big game, talks mess, but he goes out there and leads by example. You know, he high rolls his team, he high rolls the company. He has a fire in his belly to become the #1 team, you know, and that's cute and all, but whatever motivates him. But he's definitely walking it like he's talking it. And then our high roller, I thought her name was Vivian and not Bibian. Is that spelled wrong, Andy? With a B?
No, it's spelled right, but she goes by Vivian.
She goes by Vivian, but it's Bibian. Okay. So Vivian went out there and did 5 sales in a day. So for you all that are doing 1 a day, she's doing 5 sales in a day. Step your game up. You know, let's master these 7 habits. Let's go out there and make money. 1 sale a day. Come on, guys. We want to get 1 sale in 1 hour. Let's pick up the pace here. If one person can do it, everyone else can do it. If she can go out there and get 5 sales, Steven can get 4 sales, and new guy Chris can get 3 sales, you guys can definitely do the same thing. So I want to give a shout out to Steven and his team. They're doing well out there in Austin, Texas. Keep up the great job. Let's see who's going to be the high roller for today. I'm putting my money on Jeremy. All right, Andy, that's all I have, brother.
It's time to go. All right, guys. You know what it is, man. It's Thursday. Let's make some money out there. And here's what I'm going to leave with you guys. So what helps me out there really is just having the mentality of customer service approach. I'm not here to sell anybody. I'm just here to help you out. So if you go in there with that type of demeanor, customers will want to gravitate towards you and want to talk to you. So if you're in this mix where like, okay, I need to make sales, get out of that little funk and just think about how you can help the customer, what's in it for them. Okay, so walk around with that mentality. What's in it for the customer? What's in it for the customer? What's in it for the customer? Why should this customer talk to me? All right, so that's all I got for you guys. You guys are doing a great job. Let's break the group me like Stephon said, and let's break another new boundary. So great job out there, and keep up the great work. See you guys tomorrow.
All right, guys.